in today's world, you are involved with AEW, but for 18 months, about 19, maybe now even 20, you were off TV because you had a really
Mhm.
bad case of COVID and you had to be on oxygen.
Yeah, I did.
Now, I had COVID twice. The first
I
time it
did
just
three
felt like a
times.
like a small cough. The
Yeah, me
the, the
too.
second time I had it, I was like, I was out.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's what happened to me.
So, what was that 18 months, like being at home trying to
Well,
get back?
it sucked, man. I'm still trying to carry on. I'm having to use the machine, but I was wanting to carry on with it. But they didn't want me to go out to the ring with that.
With an
That's
oxygen
that was
tank?
the whole thing. Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Hmm.
And I respect them for that. It's not like they shit canned me and told me to take a hike. They still took care of me, and AEW is just wonderful to work for.
Yeah.
They really, really are, And Tony Khan is one of the best men I've ever met,
Wow.
and one of the smartest men I've ever met.
Mm.
He knows more about wrestling than I do, and I know a lot.
I imagine you know a lot.
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
saying
know a
Tony Khan
lot.
knows more is very
Yes, he does. He knows more
impressive.
about me than I do. He does, man.
Wow.
Crazy.
And then you're involved with Lance Archer as well on TV, but
Yeah.
yet Lance Archer, I interviewed him last year, and I kind of asked him, like, it feels like you're a break, grab the hammer and break the glass in case of an emergency situation. Like, it feels like Lance Archer
Yeah.
always gets brought in when they need something
Yeah.
because someone else is hurt or there's something going on. Why do you feel like Lance Archer is not in the mix all the time?
I don't know, man. And, I can't figure it out. It's not my place to figure it out. Tony's got this spot for him. And basically, he's being used to enhance other people. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'd like to be on TV more, no doubt.
Yeah, and then like it felt like, he has a connection to New Japan as well. And then
Yeah.
you go back to Forbidden Door last year, and again, it just felt like he would be brought in randomly for Dynamites to connect the pieces to New Japan, but not used in the big
All right.
grand scheme at
You
Forbidden
know,
Door. And the second one's coming up as well. And I imagine in my brain, Lance Archer's probably cooking up ideas trying to get on that card. So I hope you and Lance can make it to that card. But while
we do.
you're not on TV though, what are you doing? Are you there every Wednesday backstage assisting?
No, I'm not.
No.
No, I'm not. No, right now, what I do is once a month we go to Orlando to do dark, and I go down there and I get with the guys and I help them do interviews.
Okay.
Trying to teach them a better way to do their interviews, which I know how to do interviews. So
Yeah.
it's easy for me, but these guys are, they're not used to it. They don't get it yet. But I'm there to help them, and I enjoy doing it. I'm happy to do it, and I hope to continue to do it.
Yeah, it feels like you're the king of promos, the king of
Yeah,
talking. Have you always been a really well-spoken person?
yeah, yeah.
Where did you get that from? Schooling?
No, I don't know about that.
Like, it
Yeah,
just feels like every time you spoke, you were a poet.
yeah. Well, I used a lot of tricks. I stole a lot of my lines from music
Hmm.
or from TV shows or movies, but a lot from music. And I just played with it. Put it into rhymes and put it into things that people have heard before.
Right.
Because if they've heard it before and I say it, they're automatically agreeing with me because they've heard it before. And
Oh,
it just clicks something in their brain. They don't even know what's happening.
yeah. You saying trust me over and over again always got me good too, because you're thinking like, this bad guy really wants me to trust him.
Yeah,
I don't think I want to trust him, but he keeps saying it.
yeah.
I feel like I should.
So I'm making you think about it. See,
Yeah, yeah. Again,
anytime you make a fan think about something, you're doing your job.
and I hope that you're allowing or putting forth your knowledge towards the AEW Dark roster there, because again,
Absolutely.
they're putting forth great work, but yet you bring up a really good point about, there's a character development versus
Yeah,
you could be a great wrestler, but why, who are you? Why are you
yeah,
here? If you had to
yeah.
tell me in one sentence who you are, you'd be like, oh, I'm a good wrestler. Well, okay, that's great, but who are you? Who are
Exactly.
it's so
That's where
are
they get lost.
a lot of people coming up to you and just asking for advice constantly?
Yeah, a few, quite a few.
Just a few? I hope more than
Quite
a
a
few.
few.
Quite a few. Good,
Yeah,
because if you have Jake the Snake at your disposal to talk to about anything involving wrestling, promos,
yeah,
character development, you're the man. Jake the Snake Roberts. Like that,
yeah.
simple. It's
It
simple stuff.
is. It is.